Hey guys, Randomz here. Welcome to another Tame Impala reaction video. If you're new, check out the channel trailer. And before we jump into this, I already reacted to No Choice. That's the one he released that one before the entire B-sides and the Lil Yachty remix feature. We didn't react to that one, but we did react to No Choice. Check that video out. We won't do it in this video because we already made a video for it. So the B-sides, Tame Impala B-sides. Also, real quick, he said, Kevin Parker, and I quote, this next album will come sooner than expected, is what he said. So thanks to a friend of mine, I think they want to remain anonymous. He said that this came out yesterday, I think. A little late to the party, but I'm still to the party, so let's jump into it. I haven't even seen the track names. Well, it's just remixes. And the other one was The Boat I Row. And my friend told me his reaction on it, and he said it's possibly better than No Choice. That's pretty big because I like No Choice. So we'll see. I actually don't know what's remixed in here, so it's still going to be a surprise and what's in this B-sides. Okay, so this is what I see. The Boat I Row, which is the first one. No Choice. Breathe Deeper, Lil Yachty remix. Didn't really care for that one too much. One More Year, NTS version. Patience. Maurice Fulton remix. Is It True? Okay, 410 remix. Borderline, Blood Orange remix. Patience. And then this person has more in their playlist. I don't know why. Let's do The Boat I Row. This the boat I row. I'm not much of a singer, but that was good. That's a grower. But it's a song that already hits. It's already good. Add it to the playlist. But it's a grower. But the more I listen, the more it's gonna grow. Guaranteed. Sometimes it's like, okay, I listened to the song, I didn't feel it, but I think it might grow. But with this one, it's already good. Playlist adder. It feels good to have Tame Impala because my other artists aren't really doing anything right now, or they're preparing, or they're kind of being quiet about some things. But it's good to have some Tame Impala stuff. His voice, I don't know, this one's really good. His voice is always good, but wow, man, that was really freaking good. So the choir, I don't know if it's a choir, well, the synthesizer of the choir, but I have a piano where I can. I press one of the buttons and it will give me a choir, and I can play it with a keyboard, but it's a choir. I'm not sure if he probably does use that. It's what it reminds me of, but the choir in this one is really good. Highlight for me in this song. Then if you see my head swaying, like that's the vibe, that's the, as I listen, that's the vibe that, just how I feel when I listen to the song, just, vibing out. I don't even know how to explain it, just the what I call the rhythmic lyrics, or just the way he says it, and as it rhymes into The Boat I Row, into the I can't explain it, but it's really freaking good. Playlist adder. Is it better than No Choice? For now, I'm gonna say no. I think No Choice is better. My opinion. But we'll move on next to Breathe Deep. Oh wait, no, we already did that one. All right. It's not worth the reaction. Okay, we'll do One More Year, NTS version. Hold on. I'm eating breakfast, but 18 minutes? That caught me by surprise. I'm probably gonna kind of skim through this one real quick. Okay, for One More Year, NTS version, after skimming through it. I don't know what NTS means. Leave it in the comments, but this sounds like a demo version of it, of One More Year. 18 minutes though, that's big. That's nice though. That's a treat. You really hear his, I don't know if this is an alternate version, but you really hear his vocals more in this one. But one thing that makes this the real song, the real One More Year, was the the start with the vocal or the choir. That's what I really liked, and it's not in this. From what I skimmed through it, I didn't hear it, but hearing his vocals more is pretty cool. So move on next to Patience, which I'm not 100% knowledgeable with Tame Impala, but wasn't Patience a single or something? I don't know if it was the Slow Rush or I don't really know, but that's kind of weird seeing it on here. I'm not really sure, but the Maurice Fulton remix. Let's go. I rarely pause during any reactions, but I just gotta say this almost reminds me of like a Daft Punk remix the Tame Impala song. It almost reminds me of it because the glitching with his voice, which if I can remember, Tame Impala doesn't even do that. I don't think he does. But to hear this, it just clicks with the Daft Punk, and it's like a different style, almost a different style. Um, I don't know. It just reminds me of Daft Punk for some reason. And there's another remix with Gorillaz, where I would do an edit. It'd be copyright, but I'd have to try it myself. It's a certain remix of another song that would kind of flow in perfect with this. But anyway, let's continue. Yeah, this feels like Daft Punk or someone. Do I want to say techie or I don't know. It's such a different take on Tame Impala, and it almost does a little too much though with his glitching in his voice to where it's like the song sounds a little broken. But and this is on vinyl. Imagine hearing it on vinyl and someone hears it. Like, I think your record player is screwing up your record. But that's the only con. It's a little too much with this glitchiness voice, but it's actually really good. And it almost reminds me of like Gorillaz, Daft Punk, Jamiroquai, almost something like that. If they were to touch Tame Impala's song right here. So next up, Is It True? Fortet remix. I just want to say, the Sadly No Glimmer remix in here, and there's no Instant Destiny remix. That's kind of what I hoped for, but Is It True and Borderline, still pretty good. So let's do Is It True? Fortet remix. Okay, 40 seconds in, I just have to say that I've always I doubt it would happen, but I kind of always wanted a Bjork Tame Impala collab. And there's a video out there, if you type that in, Bjork X Tame Impala, some sort of collab, it takes his, the left side, no, it's New Person, Same Old Mistakes, and it takes it in with Pagan Poetry, which is Bjork's song. It's kind of off, but it's the closest thing you can get to it. But this almost reminds me of Bjork's, kind of recent style with Utopia mixed in with Tame Impala right here. Okay, not gonna lie, about midway I just started skimming through the song. It's I get nothing from it. I get nothing. So this is the next one's sadly the last one, because the next one's Patience. Yeah, that's I still don't know, is that a single or I don't know, it's not from Slow Rush or I have no clue. So next up, the last one, Borderline Blood Orange remix. Wait, hang on, Blood Orange? Wow, Blood Orange. Wow, because I only got introduced to Blood Orange by Paul McCartney with his Deep Down remix, and that's a good. I like that song better than the original. Check that out if you want. Paul McCartney, Blood Orange, Deep Down, Blood Orange remix. Wow, that changes the game. Blood Orange and Tame Impala. Okay, this could be the best thing on here. So let's see. Okay, I started skimming through it, and it's not. It's not what I thought. But some of these songs. So that's it. Some of these songs on this album, remix B-sides of the Slow Rush. Some of them are really. Well, what remix was good? Some of these were treats, and then some of them were just kind of skim overs for me. But the real top dogs are the B-sides, the ones that got cut. So The Boat I Row and No Choice, which I want to listen to The Boat I Row again right now, and I will after this. So leave a comment. What do you guys think of this album? I personally won't buy his deluxe set that he has, but that next album, my friend thinks that in about a year, I think that's a year and a couple months is what I feel. That's a little too early to call, but I guess we'll see. But it's a little weird. B-sides coming quite a couple years, like a couple years after the album. I'm not really sure if that's how he feels to release it in that time frame. I mean, with some people it's about a year and then you get the B-sides or remixes or stuff that got cut. But that's kind of weird because this came in 2018, 19, 20, 21, 4 freaking years. I don't understand, but I guess. Honestly, this whole thing, all of it is a treat from Tame Impala. Anything from him is a treat. Just a couple of them are skim overs, and then the real top dogs are the ones that got cut. Which the boat I wrote, if I were to somehow include that into the real album, I don't know where I'd put that. But then No Choice, I would put it around Postmoderist Forgiveness. I keep forgetting the freaking title of that song. Somewhere around there. But like I say with every artist, why would you have an album, you're gonna make the music to put it on the album, oh, but then you're gonna cut some of the songs from the album? But I don't understand why you would cut it if you worked towards putting it on the album. But with people, they say it didn't fit. But it's like, come on, man. I don't know. I don't really like that. Because the songs that get cut are actually freaking good. But whatever. So I hope you guys like, comment, what do you think of this Slow Rush Remix B-Side album? And you guys subscribe. And when it comes to Tame Impala, there's nothing new. There's nothing new. I've kind of heard his other singles and other hidden gems out there. I'll give you a hidden gem. Look up Daft Punk, Tame Impala, End of Line. It is a Daft Punk song that they made for the movie Tron, but Tame Impala remixed it and it's freaking good. Listen to that one. But there's nothing new with Tame Impala. Kind of already did his tier list with the Slow Rush. I don't know if you want a tier list of that. If we get about 5 comments of 5 people who actually want it, I will give it to you. So hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. This was Randomz, and I'll see you guys in the future videos to come. Peace out.